Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with your love reading for the week of May 1st through May 7th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers and to the channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, so before we even start, I want to, this is the little flower here. It's a little boutonniere. We just had, prom, but I forgot to get our normal flower, kind of the ready pink one that I put for the love reading. So this is what we've got going on today. All right, let's see, we got the what's the tea cards. So we're gonna get 6 cards and see what is coming through. Ooh, bankrupt. Okay, first card out, bankrupt. What is coming through for you this week as far as love goes, Aquarius? Well, interesting energy coming through. Unbothered. Okay, well, here we have it. Okay, your first card out is bankrupt. Past due. So, oh, this is like an oof kind of energy this week. Okay, Aquarius, this energy is coming through. This, for some of you, this relationship is past due. It's bankrupt. It's morally bankrupt. It is. I mean, I can't. I don't know what to say here. Okay. If you're in a relationship with somebody specific or your specific person, it feels as if this is not it. Okay. You've got the bankrupt, then you've got travel. Okay. So it feels very much like this is your energy. Okay. It feels very much as if you are in the space this week, Aquarius, as far as love goes, where you're realizing that this relationship isn't going very far. It seems that some of you might even have children together, but you're ready to kind of take off and do your own thing, explore the world, whether that is, like by yourself singly, or if you have kids with your kids, what have you, but not in a partnership or a relationship. It's like you're ready to explore. It's like you're ready to be out doing different things. For some of you, there is an energy with this, the bankrupt and the travel energy, okay, that with the bankrupt and the travel, and this travel feeling very much like your energy, it's as if you are kind of bleeding or oozing financially or monetarily, right? Like you're just, you give and give and give, and there's so much that is going out. But not only that, it's also emotionally and for some of you even physically feeling bankrupt. Like there's just a mentally, it's like everything is overdue or past due, and it's time for you to recoup. And it feels for some of you that to do that is it's going to require you to kind of get away, to relearn, communicate, reconnect, reacculate. Is that a word? It doesn't feel like one, but with yourself, get familiar, get accustomed with yourself without this person or this relationship. Okay, so it feels very much like it's time to move on. Okay, you've got child services, kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something of neglect, abuse. Oh my gosh, well, that's crazy. Okay, here I'm just thinking child support. like potentially, like without bankrupt, they're not paying child support or they're not assisting with supporting the children. This yeah, so for some of you, it's this travel is coming because it's time to step away, to move away, to be away from this situation. Okay, the first indicator I got from this, I just saw the child and the 2 people, was that, and the bankrupt was that child support's not being paid. Okay, so if this is it, that does take in another step further, it does go another layer, but either way, it feels very much like it's time. And you know this before even saying this. You've known this, Aquarius, okay? You've known this about this relationship, about this person, whatever it is, that it is time to move away from, okay? But there is an energy of them coming back, fishing for compliments, okay? It's like they're always coming back and wanting to reconnect or wanting to be together or have that silver tongue or being very, very charming, or they know exactly what to say or what buttons to push or what levers to pull as far as pulling you back in. I'm like seeing you. Have you seen where like the people like will like push out like they're throwing out the line for fishing, right? And then they act like they're just reeling it in. It's almost like that's what they do with you. It's like they throw that line out. They know exactly. They've known you. They know exactly what to say, kind of how to get in and under your skin to kind of reel you back in. The compliments that they can give, and when they are looking for compliments, they know how to get you to give them the compliments, if that makes sense. They're very charming, they're very sly, they very much have that silver tongue, and they know exactly what to say to pull you back into them, and what to say or what to do to get you to kind of be giving them all the accolades as well. That word, is that the same? I don't know. Okay. Anyway, but this time feels different. Okay. This time feels very different because some of you have felt, right? We talked about this: theft, robbed, lost, theft, emotional or physical, right? Where it's like you are drained, like you're bleeding, you're hemorrhaging. Oh, weird word to come out through for this love reading here, of course, but you're hemorrhaging financially, you're hemorrhaging within emotionally, physically, mentally, right? It's like it feels very much like you're giving, 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 and they're always taking, taking, taking. And like behind closed doors, the true them comes out, and it's very much this bankrupt or this not so great kind of energy, right? But then when other people are around or what have you, they know exactly what to say. They know exactly what to do. That silver tongue comes out, that charm comes out, or when they feel like you might be actually pulling away or you might actually be seriously thinking about not being with them anymore or leaving them, or take, for those of you that do have kids, taking the kids, or whatever it may be, even reporting them for some of you, okay? Then they kind of try to reel you back in. They know what to do in front of other people, right? So then other people are like, oh, but they're fabulous. What's your problem? They are fabulous. They do everything well. Maybe they just don't have the finances to help with child support, if that's the case, or maybe, or what are you talking about? Like, I'm getting some like old school images, like you would very much see on like is it Footloose, where like the preacher father. I think that was just one incident, but that is a thing that that you would see off and on, way back in the past, or in old time movies, where like the person would drink, or where there would be some abuse, right? I can't think of another show, although I'm getting the image of it, but the name of it's not coming through. But it's almost like that, where out in public, somebody isn't seeing it, and it doesn't have to be physical abuse. It could be emotional, mental abuse as well, right? All of that, verbal, all of that counts. Okay, so, but it's very much coming through like in public, very charming, very loving, very doting, very affectionate, like all of the things. But then behind closed doors, like the real person comes out, which is how it is, and it feels very emotionally, morally, kind of bankrupt, right? But it's time to get away so that you can move into that state. You see these two cards right here: travel and unbothered. It's time for you to allow yourself to disconnect, to detach from this, okay? To move away from, and to move into that state of being unbothered. Let them do them. Let them do what they want to do. Let them be how they want to be. Let them do all that thing. But you ain't got time for that no more, okay? Let them do that with somebody else. Let them show up in that way or pretend with somebody else. It doesn't need to be with you. It's time for you to move into this unbothered energy. And if you do have children, it may be time to move them out of that situation. It doesn't change if they're their parents or what have you, but hopefully it will open their eyes and open up a space for them to be able to see, that isn't going to fly or going to work anymore, right? But it's time for you to move into that energy of being unbothered, detaching, disconnecting, moving away from, and allowing for yourself to heal, okay? Allowing for yourself to breathe, to reconnect, and reattach to yourself, to who you are, to who you may have been before, and or to who you may have even forgotten that you were, okay? And to really allow yourself to take a break, take a rest, and recoup, okay? That bankrupt energy coming through, it could be financial, but it feels very much also as if it may be you, like hemorrhaging or bleeding finances to almost keep this person happy. Now, this isn't gender specific, of course, male, female, not about the gender, it's about the energy, but it feels very much like a sugar daddy, sugar mama energy with no reciprocation, which is very interesting, almost as if you might be giving out, and they may be taking, but nothing is given back except for kind of this bad energy or this fake charm or silver tongue, right? But only in front of other people. It's time to disconnect, okay? You don't need to be around a thief. For some reason, this thief card actually feels very much as if maybe they go to appointments or places or what have you, and they always end up with a souvenir or taking something, okay? It feels very much like that as well. And then it comes back around to you and you're asked potentially if, you know, did this person, do you know of the, right? And it's very much as if, I don't know why this is coming through, but this is how I'm feeling. It's very much as with this relationship or within this situationship or this, whatever you call this specifically for yourself here, Aquarius, it very much feels like you may feel like you are going to be in trouble for what this person does all the time. I don't know why. It's such an odd kind of feeling, but it's yeah, you're moving into that energy here of being unbothered, not allowing for this to be your problem or your situation or your issue to deal with anymore. Okay, so that's gorgeous. It looks good for you to be able to pull away, to step away, right? Clout Hungry says anything does anything, makes up shit dramatic. You see, that's exactly right there. Okay, where they're kind of charismatic or they say they've got that silver tongue, they'll say anything. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, this is just that confirmation coming through that that is exactly right, because we talked about it. The bottom of the deck is showing that a rat, okay? This person feels very much like a rat that it's time for you to travel, scurry, run away from very quickly, okay? All right, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button right down below and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel and to just support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. Go ahead and check out the second channel, That Loud Spark. There should be or will be. I intend for there to be a new reading over on that channel today as well. Go ahead and watch the videos, like the videos, share the videos. Let's get some new eyes or more eyes on that baby channel, get her growing. And make sure you subscribe over there and that you're subscribed here as well. We would love to have you on both channels. You're more than welcome. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.